In all Australia, Tasmania was first to have a railway. It ran to Port Arthur and it was man-powered, a trolley on rough wooden rails. That was a century and a half ago. But the modern story of railways in the island state spans less than a dozen years. Since 1978, when AN Tasrail began a dramatic reconstruction of the system. A run-down, out-of-date and inefficient railway has been transformed into a railway that works. It's busy, productive and much more cost-efficient. Today's Tasmanian locomotive driver knows that the tracks which carry his train have been almost totally upgraded. Speeds are up and tonnages too. And of course, safety's improved. Safe and environmentally friendly transport is a hallmark of rail. With only half the staff numbers of 12 years ago, AN Tasrail is moving 87% more freight. Worker productivity has increased by 270%, and customers are showing new confidence in rail transport. The federal government, which owns the system, is also confident of Tasrail's future and will continue to pay revenue supplements until at least 1992-93. By then, AN Tasrail should be well on the way to its financial goal of breaking even. AN Tasrail has become the heavy transport lifeline of Tasmania, and its contribution to the state's economy is crucial to both local and export business. More than half of Tasrail's freight load is of logs for pulp and paper. Loading and handling systems have been refined, and traffic organised into block trains of hardwood logs, which service Australian pulp and paper manufacturers and Forest Resources chip mills at Longreach, near Tasmania's north coast. Pine logs are railed to Australian newsprint mills plant at Boyer. A piece of railway ingenuity has practically doubled the productivity of these log wagons. A simple modification has converted them to carry either small pine logs or the heavier hardwoods. That has made backloading possible, and the wagons earn revenue on the whole round trip. Logs are difficult freight. No two are the same size or shape or weight. Tasrail has installed electronic wheel load monitors to detect wagons unevenly loaded and out of balance. The result? Significantly fewer derailments, less wear on wagons and track. Coal is another major revenue earner for AN Tasrail. From the mines of the Cornwall Coal Company near Fingal, coal is trucked to the nearby railhead, and high-capacity hopper wagons distribute it direct to the plants of industrial customers. AN Tasrail handles the major container trade between Tasmania's principal seaports at Bell Bay, Burnie and Hobart. It's a fast, efficient operation. The rail system is skilled too at handling specialized cargoes. Sulfuric acid is one example of a hazardous transport challenge made safe by railway expertise. Fertilizer is another specialized traffic, handled quickly and economically by purpose-built wagons. Cement has its own wagons too. Pressure discharge tankers carry cement from the Goliath works at Railton to bulk terminals along the railway and to Devonport for shipment interstate. Liquid white clay, important in papermaking, is loaded at Tongana and railed in special tankers to the Burnie paper mills. At the heart of Tasrail is its locomotive fleet, modernized and upgraded in parallel with the entire system, and with power enough to haul the heavier, faster trains demanded by the new age of railways. Maintenance is the key to rail reliability. AN Tasrail's diesel-electric locomotives are maintained in workshops at Launceston, and a new servicing centre being built at East Tamar Junction will speed up the turnaround of mainline locomotives. Launceston's railway workshops are the system's centre for wagon repair and modification. A special skill here is the rebuilding of old wagons for new traffic, and workshops craftsmen have broken an old rule of mathematics. 2 will go into 1. From 2 old fertiliser wagons, the workshops produce 1 new bogie wagon of double the capacity, a higher speed rating and improved cargo protection. The new one-spot wagon repair depot at East Tamar Junction has become a showpiece for AN Tasrail's initiatives. Opened in 1988, East Tamar works fast. Repair times are measured in hours rather than days or weeks. Employees are multi-skilled with only 2 classifications. Internal training has developed the talents of non-qualified workers, leaving tradesmen free for work demanding their special skills. More powerful locomotives, more efficient wagons, faster and safer track. These are the elements of a modern railway. The far-sighted track upgrading program of AN Tasrail is ending speed restrictions and allowing the efficiencies of fast, heavy freight trains to be realized. The old timber sleepers are going, to be replaced by steel, termite-proof and long-lasting. All rail joints are being welded, because joints of the old style, with rail ends butted and bolted together, are notorious causes of derailments and accidents. Every move AN Tasrail makes is aimed at the long-term future of Tasmania's transport system. Rescued from serious, even terminal decline only 12 years ago, the revitalised island railway can and will be made profitable. As the real costs of transport in Australia come under close study, the strengths of rail are clearer to see. No better system has ever been devised to move bulk freights quickly, economically and safely with minimal impact on the environment. In Tasmania, 150 years on from a beginning on wooden tracks at Port Arthur, the age of the railway is only beginning.